All right, guys, what is up? We should be live. It's not live on my screen yet, but it should be in here in a second. Um, so basically, this show right now, a little mini show announcing the winners of the Halo 4 Global Championship giveaway that we are doing. So me and APK or me and Sean are just here chilling.
Yep, we're here to present the winners. We selected three randomly through our followers list. Made sure they were subscribed, and surprisingly, one of the three names is one that a lot of you will know. So
Yeah, it was really random on how it got selected. Um, but it just ended up like that. So first, we're gonna run down who we chose. So if you guys were unaware, we didn't really announce it. We had 8 invites, and so we chose to give 5 invites to people that, 5 invites to people that we personally thought should go and didn't have one, and then do 3 giveaway invites just for the community. Because we figured other people from the community that we didn't really know would want to go. So basically, running it down, the first person that we invited, I believe, was it Shockwave? I think that was the first person.
yep.
So we invited Shockwave first, and obviously, with these invites, we really wanted to target people who lived on the West Coast for the non-giveaway invites. Anyway, we wanted to target people who lived on the West Coast because it is expensive. Like, my plane ticket was like $600 to go to this event. So Shockwave, I think he was up in like Oregon or something, so he was close-ish. He's friends with Ghost, the Carbon thing. It would be cool to see him back. Everybody likes those names, those classic names. So second, we have Elitist. Elitist has been playing Halo forever. He is the man. He's really good, I think. He teams with pros. He's been on a couple pro teams. And I felt like he deserved to go, and it turned out he could get his ticket and everything like that, so we wanted to give him an invite. I know a lot of people disagree with this next one. I'm not really sure why, but we invited Diesel from Ambush. He's people don't like him because he's like opinionated or whatever, but I think that he kind of got screwed over.
hmm
Like how many tournaments did they win, Sean? Like how many?
I think it was 4 consecutive ones.
Yeah. So Ambush had like
Yeah.
30 invites, and somehow it didn't count for the coach or something, or Diesel didn't get one, and he had to qualify through the leaderboard. Like he had to try, but obviously like the leaderboard is full of online sharks. So he's like whatever. So I thought he deserved an invite. He coached. He's the best coach in the game right now, and I thought it kind of sucked that he didn't get one. So I wanted to extend him one. Now next we have Ogre 2. Now this is kind of a no-brainer, right? Um, it just it's Ogre 2, man. Like
Yeah, you have to have the goat, right?
you have to. Like there's no way. So we asked him, and we didn't. Obviously I wasn't expecting a big thing. I wasn't expecting a yes or anything. Because he's been kind of out of it.
hmm
But he actually accepted it, and he got his plane ticket, and he lives. I think he lives where he lives, like Ohio or something, East Coast. So his stuff was actually really expensive. He's Ogre 2 is going out the event, and it's awesome. I want to give a shout out to Ghost. He had a conversation with him, hooked it up, and got him out there. Now the last person that we chose for our personal invites is Hunter JJX. Now I know Hunter personally. He's been on Pure, and he's been on some pro teams, and he's a good competitor. He's been out to a couple AGL events, supports Halo, so I thought he deserved an invite. He also lives in like California, so he said he could go to the event. So I wanted to give some invites out there. So our goal with the personal invites was to make it so players invite players who would either spark interest, you know what I mean, in the community, and good competitors, and I think all of the people here that we invited are deserving and would spark interest, hit all those things. So those are the personal invites. Now, the 3 people that, Sean, you can announce if you want the giveaway ones.
Yeah, sure. Right before we get to that, I want to just say real quick, we did extend invites out to Kobe and Roy, and both could not. Kobe, because I believe it was because he's 17 and the rules explicitly state you have to be 18. And then Roy couldn't because of either work or plane ticket costs, something like that.
Yeah.
And then we extended one to Walshy too, and he couldn't either because he wants to stay retired. He does not want to compete anymore. So he declined the offer.
Right.
Yep. And then for the winners through the random selections, hold on, let me bring it up real quick. We had, gotta find this again. All right, here we go. All right, our first winner was I Drew H2. And then our second winner was SK. You guys all know SK, obviously, pro player, or former pro player at this point, I guess. Famous member of the Triggers Down squad.
And just remember, because I know this is going to come up because we invited other pros and stuff like that. These were completely random. Like these 3 names that we're reading off, completely randomized. So just so everybody knows, knows, like this isn't like jerry rigged or anything.
And then the last one was Snow Pro. So congrats to our 3 random winners, and best of luck to you 3. Hopefully you can all attend the event. If not, we'll try to select another random winner as soon as we can, as soon as we find out.
Yeah, so if SK, Snow Pro, or I Drew H2, if none of you can go, or like if one of you guys can't go, you tell us, and then obviously you don't have an invite, and we're going to have to pick somebody else. So, yeah. So if anybody knows any of them, I think SK's in the chat. I'm guessing it looks like he just said that I love you, so I'm guessing you can go. So I'll have to try to get in contact or tweet out these other guys and see what's up. But yeah, guys, those are your winners: Snow Pro, SK, and I Drew H2.
Yep.
And yeah, that is the winners. So thanks for watching. And I know there's some other giveaways too. I think I'm pretty sure Halo Tracker's having one. Podtacular's having one. And there's one more. Top Mid is having one. I think their website is topmid. Is it
.eu? Yep.
Okay, they're having one. If you want to enter theirs, I think Halo Tracker's actually just ended. I know Podtacular is definitely having one too. So if you didn't win, there are other communities that are doing other things. So be sure to check those out. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Peace.